Warm welcome along to this week's look at all the Premier League fixtures with Titanbet, where the top two are in action on Saturday evening. Chelsea take on Manchester City. A warm welcome along to this weekend's proceedings then, and the three biggest games arguably start at Hull on Saturday lunchtime when they take on Newcastle at 12:45. Steve Bruce's side slip-sliding down the wrong end of the table. They're in the bottom three, but John Carver has been made Newcastle a temporary manager until the end of the season. Cue a great slump in form. I'm going for dull as ditch water, 1-0 home win.
You're going bigger than I am. I think it'll be a goalless draw, this one. These two are struggling at the moment, aren't they? They're already talking about this being a potential relegation battle because of Newcastle's slide down the Premier League table. Not too far away from the drop zone now, having been contenders for Europe not so long ago, the two. Hull City, no players available, particularly up front. They've got so many injuries to contend with at the moment, and that's why I think it will be a goalless draw to start off a busy Saturday.
There'll have to be some players available. They have to start with 11. Moving on to Liverpool taking on West Ham. West Ham are having an absolute wow of a season under Sam Allardyce. They're loving every minute of it. They had a little blip over Christmas, but seem to be back on form now. They're going to make life very, very difficult for Brendan Rodgers' men. Much could depend on the fitness of Daniel Sturridge. Liverpool's season has been totally compromised without Sturridge's goals. Nobody else can get any, but he could be back at the weekend. And if he is, I think the Reds will just sneak it, but it won't be easy. I'm going for the odd goal in 5, 3-2 to the Reds.
Wow, high scoring one at Anfield. West Ham have got a terrible record at Anfield. Looking up the recent results, not won there since 1963. I reckon that could change this weekend. You know, I think Sam Allardyce's men are really going strong now, as he said, after that blip at Christmas. Picked up a good result in the FA Cup against Bristol City, which wasn't easy. Andy Carroll returning to Anfield. He's going to make the mark, isn't he? I think Andy Carroll to score on West Ham to win 1-0.
1963. Research is king. Moving on then to the biggest game of the weekend. It's Saturday evening. It's Chelsea against Manchester City. Diego Costa against Sergio Aguero. Who's going to come out on top? If Chelsea win it, is that it for the Premier League? Probably, which is why I think City just dare not lose this game. I think a draw for both sides wouldn't be the worst result, and I think that's what's going to happen at the end of it. I think it's going to be rather a damp squib. Hopefully it won't be. Hopefully I'll be wrong. Hopefully it'll be a goal fest. But I'm just thinking that both sides can walk away with a draw, head held high, thinking that their season isn't over. So that's what I'm going for.
It's reasonable thinking. I think City have got to win though, so I think they're going to go all out to take this one. I think Jose Mourinho will think like you will, that a point will be an acceptable result. It will keep that 5-point cushion at the top of the table, and that's what Chelsea will go for. But City have really got to go for it, haven't they? Chelsea have won every league game at home this season. I just fancy City to nick it though. Sergio Aguero to be the difference maker, as he has been so often for them.
Let's hope it's a belter. That's your lot for this weekend. Don't forget to join us next time and check out all your latest prices on titanbet.co.uk.